Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to episode. I believe this is episode 30, right?
This is 30.
30-year anniversary right here. Right here. This is 30 years. Not 30 episodes, 30 years.
Yeah.
That's bad. I mean, it's kind of weird. It's been 30.
I was about to say this is
almost a year.
Now,
almost 52 episodes.
I just realized this. Huber, if you go to my Gmail, I have the notes in there so you can see what we're going to be talking about. But meanwhile, I'll get it started while you remove Fortnite from my computer, please. Please. No, so first topic is the knuckle technique.
I already know the knuckle technique.
So earlier this week, you like what was the text? It was like, gosh, hold on, I'm trying to remember the. No, the one that's no, not that one.
What?
You
said me.
The one labeled podcast topics.
July 16th, 2021, not the age.
I'll get to that eventually. But basically you sent a text like, dude, that moment when your professor's like telling you like name which months have 31 days in it, and he won't let you know which ones are which, and meanwhile we're like, just use the knuckle technique, and you were just.
Yeah, I was never taught.
So explain to me what you believe the knuckle technique is, because you did this to me yesterday.
You count your knuckle and you don't count the space, so it's just 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, and then you don't count the last knuckle.
Well, here's actually how the real knuckle technique works. You take your fist, and you count the crevices. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. Every time you land in a valley, 30 days. And September, February, which is 28. Every time you land on a knuckle, 31 days.
I was ill-informed. And then after the test...
Wait, how did this... Was this the... Okay, I'll just let you go.
After the test, he was like, you could have came up to me and asked for that. And I was like, no, you never said that once.
Oh my gosh, I just dropped.
He never said that once, ever. He's like, I said that. I'm like... But,
oh my... No, that... Yeah, so like when you... I love it that all three of us were just like, just use the knuckle technique. Like, yeah, so that's how you check how many, that tells you exactly which months. Because you know how many months there are, but you just need to see which months they are. And let me tell you, I learned this back in like...
Kindergarten.
I'd
Preschool.
say elementary school. Oh. And I've used it so many times in my life. I'm just like...
What?
Well, it's because like it's like yeah. How many days are in? I remember July and August both have 31s, because the way they teach it to you when you're younger is they put your knuckles together and you have to go across that, and that explains why there's 2 knuckles back to back with July and August. But so that's how I remember July and August are 31. But yeah, so I think. Someone blowing leaves.
Yeah, apparently.
Now, Huber, what is topic number 2 on today?
November 12th event.
I know what you're doing on November 12th now. Do you know what you're doing on November 12th?
I don't. There's like 2 things, maybe.
What do you think?
I thought it was the 11th.
I know for a fact that the thing I'm talking about is on the 12th.
Oh, okay.
What's going on November 12th, Huber?
I think I know. I'm not sure.
What do you think?
Is this referring to a certain event at school that happened on a bus?
No, but let's hear about that.
Nah, that's good.
What certain event that happened?
Nothing.
Oh!
Is that not it?
No.
I don't even know what day that is.
I know it's near my dad's birthday, because I always thought that was hilarious. Oh. So that's like in a week or 2.
Oh.
Do we even want to mention what?
Nah.
HBGD day. No, HBG day. Yeah, HBG day.
Yes.
Oh gosh, I really want to say it, but I will respect your decision to not have HBG Day
on display for all.
On display for the world. But do you know what's happening on November 12th? Why don't you... I'm actually going to see what happens if you Google November 12th. Because there's something big going on November 12th.
Mason?
No. Yeah, it's happy birthday to Charles Manson. I'm trying to think of how to get you... Okay, I'll give you a hint. It's involving a movie. So...
Oh, wait, it's not that day.
Yeah, what I'm talking about it is... What are you thinking? Dude, this is... What? Just click...
1943.
Dude, this is... sorry to all our audio listeners. We gave Huber a computer. And it's...
Midway? Oh, that's cool.
Is that November 12th?
Not the 8th. 15th.
I don't know if it'll show up on that list.
1st, 22nd. Frozen 2!
Is it November 12th?
No, it's the 21st.
You're so far away from your mic.
Sonic!
No.
Oh.
The Sonic got delayed till like next year.
2 popes?
I'll figure... Alright,
Dolphin Reef.
Dolphin Reef.
It comes out the 12th.
No, gosh, I don't know how to work. Do you have anything you want to talk about while I try to figure out a way to lead you to this?
Yeah, I can talk about my little Fortnite thing real quick.
Oh yeah,
so
yeah.
They released a limited time event thing for Zone War, which is basically just like a final circle scenario that people of the Fortnite community came up with. But Epic had to get rid of the voice chat thing for Zone Wars because people were being so toxic to each other. Which is very funny because they don't have like lobby chats, and this is like the first time they've had a lobby chat, and yeah, I don't think I have these up on mine.
What?
I don't even think I saw
them. To all of our audio listeners, Huber's finicking with... So, we learned never to give Huber a keyboard. Oh, gosh. All right,
you need to come watch the video.
Yeah, come watch us on YouTube. Subscribe, leave a like, and hit that bell icon.
The bell.
All right, so Huber, I found a way to lead you to it. Go to Fandango's website, and then from there, look at movie releases... and see what comes out on November 12th. Just Huber. This was a horrible idea for a podcast. I'm so sorry.
Opening this week, which is not...
No, just go to the movies icon. Well, no, actually, no. Go to see all coming soon.
It's probably in there.
And then it's on page... I'll just tell you, November 12th is on page 4.
Arctic Dog now.
No, look for November 12th. What's going on November 12th?
Yeah!
Yeah, my dude! Yeah, November 12th, there's a showing. There's one at Sugarloaf Mills Mall is the better one. I'm going to just let you know. It's also showing at the Mall of Georgia.
PG-13? I can't watch that.
Huber, why don't you explain what you just witnessed? And...
What? Oh.
Because even our video listeners don't even get to see that.
So, we actually have an episode called Kazuma.
That's not what it's called.
No. Was it not?
It's called that, but
it's a very elongated Kazuma. Very loud caps.
All caps.
All caps. And he comes from a show called Konosuba.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Konosuba announced the movie like...
Earlier this year, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think earlier this year.
I think we've actually talked about the movie on the podcast.
Yeah.
Probably somewhere, not episode 30.
Yeah, no. But basically, I didn't know the Japanese for it, but Legend of Crimson, which is going to talk about Megumi and her family and where she comes from.
So the reason why I knew about this, is that a trailer came out the other day.
Uh-oh.
And it's sub-trailer, and they show the villain for this movie.
I think I've seen the villain. Isn't it like...
The villain's name is Crimson.
I knew it. No, I didn't know it.
Don't. I'm not going to give you a computer next time because you have completely not... You're not paying attention to the mic, and you're just like...
I'm listening. Let's continue.
Well, I mean... Just play the new trailer in the background. You don't need to hear it, sadly. Well, you don't... No, that's not even the trailer. Oh, gosh. Why is that coming... That's coming through this monitor right here. Oh, my God.
That is literally perfect.
Yeah, no, so, yeah, but this is just a formal thing, Hubert. You and I, this is what we're going to be doing November 12th, is, wait, the one version I saw, go to Crunchyroll's channel. Crunchyroll's channel.
I'm not supporting them.
Dude, they actually have a sub-trailer, so you can actually understand what's going on.
After they fired that one dude.
Fired what dude?
There's some drama. Like, he got fired for something that's completely, like, really stupid. Anyways, that's not part of this.
I was about to say, have you played any of Mario Kart Tour? The mobile?
No. My sister talked about it. I was like, pfft.
It's not good.
Oh, that sucks.
It's like, it's very... Yeah, look, there it is. It's in my recently watched. But basically, so with Mario Kart Tour, it's super pay to win. Very much pay to win.
I can imagine.
All right, we're gonna just...
How about it, Cosmo? You get minus
hold
90
on.
points.
Okay, so I'm gonna cut this bit out of the podcast.
Megan, could you show us the sites around here?
I'm cutting.
It's good to
this
see
bit
you
out.
made some friends. Megumi's back and she snarled a man. A mansion? Now that you understand the charms of the... Allow me to show you even the finer splendor. Welcome to our Magic Academy, the Red Prison. Oh, nice.
No, just wait till you see the villain.
I'm still... Oh, yeah, I've seen her, yeah. Yeah, I remember seeing that. I was like, whoa! Goodbye.
Said thank you.
Golly, dude.
I know, right?
I can see where they put their budget. Like, this is what they've been doing instead of making the third season.
Yeah, no. Oh my gosh, this is for any. I might as well leave this part in for our audio and video listeners because I'm not putting this in here. What he's referring to is that the villain of this movie has.
Legend of Crimson.
How would you describe? Oh yeah, that's the little hook at the end.
Have you lost faith in the explosion magic?
Yeah, but that's its Japan.
The
thing.
fan favorite in theaters. What?
In
Now.
Japan, it was in theaters August 30th, but we're getting it November 12th. No, but for any of you who are wondering, we just watched the Konosuba, what's it called? Legend of Crimson movie trailer, and if you're familiar with anime, you can watch it. For those who aren't familiar with anime,
I would still watch it.
don't.
I recommend
The
it.
villain
I recommend it.
has some tig old biddies.
Yes, I think this is a typical normal anime girl, though.
No.
I think this is what's normal.
This is what we would call
Yes.
hentai.
I would have to disagree.
Yes.
We could look up some hentai right now. if you
Please
want to.
don't. This is my computer. I literally am so close to the power button, I could turn this computer off, and you couldn't do anything about it. Yeah, no. Know your place.
We'll see.
Know your place, trash.
What is that? Oh, that's the meme.
Yeah.
The what's his name?
Filthy Frank.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. So as I told you this off the podcast. So earlier today, I went just to go see a movie after class because I was just let's zen out. I went to go see DreamWorks Abominable.
Oh no.
Because I was like, I'm gonna see it eventually, and I've seen all the other movies that I really wanted to, so I'm like, fine, I'll go see Abominable.
Yeah.
It's not great. Its review score, I believe, is too high for it. It's not bad, though. And there were 2 jokes that legit caught me off guard and made me laugh a little.
No.
But I was confused because the main character, her character design is like the character design where they get like the shape is like skinny, wide hips,
Right.
skinny kneecap area, but then wide ankle area. Like, you know that design?
Yeah-ish.
But she's the only one with that character design. Everyone else has normal-ish proportions. And, like, every time you see her ankles, like, she has, like, the swollen ankle look, and I'm like, what's going on here?
Yeah.
The movie looks really good. I will give it that. It looks really good. It's just legit from the beginning, I knew everything that was about to go down.
Yeah.
Because, like, she goes, like... She's like, things haven't been the same since my father died. And I'm like, okay. And she's like, he wanted me to go on this trip. And she's like working like 400 jobs trying to get, like, she's like, I will go on this trip one day. And I'm like, oh, I know literally the entire story of this whole movie.
I know everything.
And she's being distant from her family because she wants just to get this done. And I'm like, all right. And I'm like, prediction time. She's going to see this Yeti. She's going to try to take the Yeti home. And in the process of taking this Yeti home, she's going to go to every single one of these places her father wanted her to go to. And I'm like, that's what's going to happen. And then it's going to be like this really sweet thing later in the movie.
Bang, pow.
And then it happened. But one thing that surprised me. So the trailers all have this one song in it. That, like, I'm like, dang. I'm going to hate this song when the movie comes around because I've seen the trailer so many times.
Wasn't even in there, was it?
Not once. And I was so confused because, like, she would start to play the violin, like, here comes that song, and then it's just not. And I'm like,
yeah,
what? And so then I was disappointed. I was like, I wanted to hate that song.
Yeah, at that point, it's like,
no, but
dedication.
But here's the thing: like, the movie's not bad. It's not great though.
Right.
It's a movie that, if it never existed, I would be
no
fine.
one would care. Yeah.
I would be fine. Like, I mean, it was better than Angry Birds 2, if that means anything.
Fake news.
Better than the Emoji Movie.
Fake news.
Oh wait, but no, the 2 jokes that caught me off guard. I swear. So the whole thing is there's this man who, like, wants to collect these rare creatures, and he has a collection of whooping snakes.
Do they fart?
No.
Oh.
They're snakes that will pop their heads up and go whoop. And that's it. That's all they do. And I'm like, why is this a thing in the movie?
Someone
But here's
had
the thing.
the idea.
I swear it was all for this one joke that comes in later in the movie.
Oh no, I already can think.
No, I didn't see this coming, and maybe because I set this up, you may be able to see it coming. So, there's one whooping snake that escapes.
Okay.
And so, like, the running joke of the movie is, like, in the background, just occasionally, whoop!
Okay.
Just to remind you that he's there. And then he also follows, like, cartoon logic, like, he'll be up behind a rock, but then he'll be, like, all the way over here in the same scene. It's just like, whoop! And it's just, like, a fun little thing. And there's these 3 guards. One of their names is Dave, and I remember that because they say it so many times.
Dave.
But they were looking for it. It's like, where's the whooping snake? It's like, whoop! And it's like, it's over there. It's like, whoop! It's like, there it is. And then it goes, whoop! And then Dave goes, there it is! And I lost it. It's like, whoop! There it is! And I'm like, gosh dang it, Dave.
That was literally, someone was like, no, they were sitting, the guy who had the idea for this movie went into a group of writers and said, guys, listen.
It's like,
who cares about anything
we need
else?
to have a joke that goes whoop, there it is. It's like, how do we do that? It's like, let's introduce a snake.
A snake, okay.
That goes whoop. And then later in the movie, Dave also had the other joke that was pretty funny. So, basically there's a scene, and this guy's like, I need your jackets. Okay. He's like, I'm going to give you guys your jackets. And he goes to the jackets, and they're like, in the mountainous area, so they're all cold. And they're like, huh. But Dave's like in his underwear, and he's like this. And then one of the guys turns like, he only wanted our jackets, Dave. Dave's just like, and I'm like, dang it, Dave. That character,
Dave.
that one character, got
single-handedly carried the movie.
Single-handedly, because I didn't even think about whoop, there it is until he said it.
I'll tell you something else.
Well, because it was like whoop, and he's like, there it is, and he's like, whoop, there it is, and then whoop, there it is. And I was just like,
He did it in the exact same way and everything.
and I was, he legit, like, his character like leans back and does this like shimmy like that, and I'm like, dang
Here's
it,
a walkout. You throw your drink at the screen.
I was well. The thing is that movie was playing at the Big D over here, so the screen's like 50 feet away, just like makes it like
There's a tiny little spot on the big screen.
Yeah, but that was a movie I saw. If you go back to my emails,
Oh, come on. I know there's a keyboard thing to get back to.
it's control and whatever number tab it is. No, go back to my emails, and do you see the next topic is a weird comment on YouTube?
Weird comment on our YouTube. All right.
Actually, in my email, there is the picture of it because I want you to read this. Because I don't know where. It's a little further down. No.
Want the screenshot?
Oh, it is a screenshot. All right, so I don't even remember which episode this was on, but 4 months ago, this comment.
4 months ago.
4 months ago, I was just scrolling through our analytics and I saw this. Just read this.
Hi, Scatterpot podcast. This is from Robot Dude 6431 from 4 months ago. I'm assuming that was like one of our first episodes, roughly.
It was. I think it was the episode when we were talking about Scatty and like talking about the logo.
Oh, okay. All right. So, hi, Scatterpot podcast. I'm a bishop of the Church of Scatty, the unknown delicious. I just want to inform you that we are greatly offended by the blasphemous image of our Lord being broken. Please remove this image immediately. Thank you, and may the unknown delicious bless you.
I have no idea who this dude is.
I mean, it has to be someone we know, right? I mean, it has
well,
to be,
but
right?
but who?
I don't know.
But no, it's actually funny because I was looking through and all our comments on our videos. There was that one from the Cousin Show, which was another podcast that on our first episode was like, "Great work, guys! Keep it up."
Oh yeah.
And then there was one from someone I know personally who like checked it out. But then the rest of them are like, "Great content. Join this." It's like put in this information to boost your creator score, and it's like, oh my gosh.
Okay.
And it's like, all right, let me just see credit card number 1 2 3 4.
Let me just enter my social
Yeah.
security number, my address.
Okay. Oh. Jeez, giving you a computer was a horrible mistake.
Never.
But so basically, I have a story. So one of the things I had to do earlier this week was I had to fill. It's the top one. There we go. What are you doing?
Wait, we already did this one, did we not?
Yeah, we did.
So we're here now.
Gosh, I really hate. I hate this.
I love it. I love it so much.
No, so all right.
This is a great episode. I hope you guys enjoyed this content.
Oh my.
Cam just farted and his chair reverberated and then spun.
Yeah. Also, for our video listener, the chair I'm sitting in is like, this is the chair that Huber usually sits in, but it finally broke.
Mm-hmm.
And so.
Shield your booty hole. You're about to get an unexpected visitor.
I was about to say, I'm about to become a man today.
Oh, what?
No, like that's So yeah, this chair is Huber. You can attest to this. The chair was always like it always leaned one direction.
Yeah.
It always leaned to the right a little bit, and we forgot to do this. I wanted us to check it out to see what was going on. Well, on the bright side, I found out what's broken on it. It's literally the metal itself is broken.
Okay.
And the way I found that out is because when as I told you, I walk into my room. I hadn't sat in the chair or anything. I grab the chair and it's like all wobbly. I'm like, what the? And I sit down and I'm like, holy. It's like, jeez. So I've been actually practicing on sitting in this thing, and I've done a pretty decent job at it, if I do say so myself. But yeah, filling the baptism. Gosh, this couldn't have gone any worse. So they left me in charge to fill the baptism yesterday. No.
Right.
Yeah, yesterday. Yesterday they had me fill the baptism. And have you ever filled a baptism pool? No. So our baptism is it's a portable rolling baptism.
Yeah, we have the same thing.
Yeah, so first off, I roll this thing into the auditorium, and it was a pain because it was just a pain. So I finally roll it in there, and I go to grab the hose to fill it up. I put the hose in the tub, and I'm like, great. But the thing is, and so I go to turn it on. And I'm the only one in the church at this point.
Okay.
So I walk all the way to the back. I turn on the hose, and I'm walking back, and I don't hear the water running.
Oh, that's not good.
And I'm like, what the? And I run back in the auditorium. Apparently, the initial kick of the water
Push the water out.
flew the hose out.
No.
So it was just laying on the ground, putting it on the carpet. I'm like, oh crap, oh crap.
You're like, oh.
And so I try to like close off the loop, but once I do that, it just goes it's shooting out like violently. And so eventually I finally get it into the tub, and I'm like, oh my gosh. So I'm grabbing towels, and I'm like trying to dry up the carpet as much as. And the thing is this isn't the first time it's happened. This is the first time it's happened to me though, because I've heard many horror stories of like incidents going on with filling it. So I'm waiting, and this thing takes a long time to fill up.
Right.
Because it's a hose.
Right.
And it's like, and so I'm sitting there, and I'm just like, and I'm doing other work while I'm doing it, and next thing all of a sudden, like I'm looking at it, and we're getting near to the point where I need to take it out. And I was like, okay, it's like, okay. So what I'm doing is I'm setting up paper stuff for Sunday morning. Okay. And I keep looking at the top. I'm like, okay, we're good. And eventually one time I look, and the hose just isn't there. And I was like, and apparently it fell out again. And just spewing water all over.
How in the world did it fall out again?
I don't know how it fell out the second time either. I'm the only one in the church building. I'm like, because like the thing is that I had it pretty far down,
right?
And so all I could assume is that like it being in the water and the water being a propulsion jet just kind of like pushed it up until eventually the weight of the hose just went and ripped it out. So twice it fell out and
water
just started
everywhere.
Water everywhere, and I'm like cleaning up as many towels as I can. I'm like, and then and part of me was just like, this is
it. I'm fired.
This is it. This is the reason why you don't have a production guy. Yeah, it's just they're trying to give me enough hours so I can do stuff. And I've drained the baptism plenty of times. Draining it's a piece of cake. Filling it, let's just say I never want to fill it again. Even though I'm definitely next month when it comes time for baptism again, I'm definitely gonna have to fill it. It's just how it is. But the big news story that literally broke this morning.
This morning, folks.
Spider-Man's back in the MCU.
You heard it here first, folks.
You probably
Tobey Maguire.
Nope.
Is now back in Marvel.
Nope. There is so much wrong with what you just said for multiple reasons. By the time this episode comes out, this will be heard by everyone.
Not so.
Yes, so.
It'll be coming out tonight, right?
Nope. My Wi-Fi could not put it out tonight, even if I wanted to.
It's coming out as soon as the episode's over. Raw footage, raw audio.
We should just stream then. We should just stream the podcast. But basically, so Sony and Marvel announced this deal, and at the time of recording, I want to say that because at the time of recording, there are no details on this deal, but Kevin Feige basically said something to the veil of, we might be seeing some other Sony Spider-Man characters appear in the MCU.
So like,
well, they basically said like, he said it in a very vague way. He said like, Sony's working on a bunch of characters that we're really interested to see what they do with them, and if they made like an appearance. So like, people are saying this could potentially mean Venom in the MCU.
That'd be great.
I would think it's. I mean, I'm not a huge fan of the Venom movie. I'm in the minority of that.
Pretty good.
I didn't. My favorite part of seeing the Venom movie is that they gave me a free comic book for seeing opening night. That was my favorite part of the movie. Also, Venom. Well, the female Venom, which was like uncomfortably.
Of course, you did.
I was about to say, which was uncomfortably attractive. I was like legit when she came on screen. I'm like, well, there's more. There's like, that's now porn. It's like there is
the
porn.
The PP is now the big PP.
Well, no, I literally sat there. I'm like, there's porn of that now.
100%.
I just went, well,
if it exists,
there is porn of it.
That's right.
But like, I wasn't a huge fan of the Venom movie. I mean, I'm fine if Venom's in the. Gosh, I have so many issues that I just can't get into on Venom. I really did not like Venom.
I think Ken's about to bust here.
About to bust.
He's about. Cannon says he's about to bust a nut. You heard it here first.
That they did hear first. Oh my god. Yeah, no, I really
I don't know if this is like extremely like. Well, I think we might have talked about it, but Pokemon got a release date. Did we talk about that?
The game?
Yeah.
The game's had a release date.
I thought it said like 2019 for like the longest time.
No.
What's the game that said like 2020 or 2019 that's like hasn't gotten a thing out yet?
I don't know, but Pokemon's been November 15th literally since before E3.
Well, folks,
Literally
you heard it here first, folks.
Literally since they announced it as Pokemon Sword and Shield, it's been November 15th.
You've heard it here first.
Gosh, you heard
November.
it here first.
November.
Like, what is it like 5 months late? You heard it here first.
You heard it here first. First ever news.
No,
article.
we're like last week tonight with John Oliver but except we're like 5 months ago today.
5 months ago today.
It's just, did you hear that Pokemon finally got a? What do you mean it finally got a release date? What game are you?
I don't know.
Because remember we had a whole discussion. Boys will become men because Jedi: The Last Order comes out the same day as Pokemon. We had a whole discussion about that.
Do I get Pokemon or not the Last Jedi, Last Skywalker, or Rise of Skywalker? Did you not just call Last Jedi?
Jedi Last Order or whatever.
The Rise of Skywalker.
No,
what are we talking about?
The video game. Remember?
Oh, the EA game.
Yeah, the big game that everyone was like,
which one to get?
Yeah, gosh, Huber, are you okay, my dude? You've been.
I'm pretty tired today.
I was about to say, I can tell you have been.
I need to. I have so much stuff, not including what I told you, but my math is due Sunday, so I have to finish that, and then I want to go get a new couple of polos. But I don't know.
Why do you need polos?
From the coaching. I'm supposed to wear jeans and a polo.
Are you serious? So like, and what immediately came to my mind when you said that? I was imagining a polo, but instead of like the guy playing like horse jockey or whatever, it was a llama. It was a Fortnite llama. That's what
the Fortnite llama.
That was literally the first thing that came to my mind when you said that. Oh, that's hilarious. I love you like dressing up like a dad. Can you not drop my Pikachu, please?
I caught it.
Yeah, I love that you have to dress up like a dad to be a Fortnite. That's like the most anti-Fortnite coach thing. It's like, here's your coach.
I need to dye my hair like
a grayish. No, it's like bluish gray.
What? 144,958,000.
Oh no! I don't know why, but every time when I type in Amazon, it pulls up the blue. Like it's because that was like a thing I looked up at one time, and like it ruined. So every time I type in Amazon, it doesn't take me to Amazon. It takes me to like the microphone page. I don't even remember what I was about to look up. We were talking about Fortnite polos.
Oh, cool. Dude, okay, so it's on. I'm saying.
Oh yeah, but also with this new deal, Spider-Man will be back in the MCU. His next solo film will be July 16th, 2021, which is what that date was about earlier.
Oh, okay.
So that's the next date of the official third Spider-Man movie. And, of course, Spider-Man will appear in MCU movies and probably Disney Plus shows as time goes on.
Yes.
And there was, as I said, at the time of recording, there was no details on this deal. So we don't know if this is temporary or if this is like a semi-permanent deal. We do not know.
Disney actually realized, hey, they're not giving us Spider-Man back.
Yeah, no. Oh my gosh, that angered me so much when everyone was like, "Freaking Sony needs to just give up and like give it back to Marvel," and I'm like, but. What was it? There was that one iFunny post of the guy like this. It's like, yes, boo Sony for being a conglomerate and wanting more money. And it's like, but Disney, aren't you like the biggest conglomerate ever with the most money to earn? Hey kid, do you want to die? It's just like,
yeah, like they own so much.
They own everything. Well, did you hear what people were talking about? Did you know? Do you want to know how? Like, all right. So in the original deal with Spider-Man, the reason Sony owns Spider-Man, if Sony Pictures ever got purchased, the rights to Spider-Man would revert back to Disney. Well, to Marvel, which is Disney.
Oh, yeah, Disney.
Well, so the thing is that people legit thought our best chance of getting Spider-Man back, instead of them just coming to an agreement, was if Apple bought Sony Pictures.
I heard that. Yeah.
Because people were like this, like, what if Apple bought Sony Pictures? And I'm like, why would Apple buy Sony Pictures?
Yeah, why would they buy Sony
it's like, so we can get Spider-Man back. And I'm like,
but why Apple?
But why would Apple buy Sony? What does Sony Pictures have
that Apple
needs? Yeah. And I'm like, what? There's nothing. And like, and apparently the rumor was that like Apple's gonna buy all of Sony, and I'm like, and the people like they would get the PS4, and I'm like, congratulations.
I don't
know. What are they gonna do with that?
Making $1,000.
Oh, dude. Also, I'm like, I love that everyone dogs on Apple for the price of the phones, even though all flagship smartphones are that price. All of them.
It's unfortunate. I don't know if they set that precedent or.
Well, I mean, I like it's hard to tell because it's like.
I mean, it's not worth that much. Like with the things on the inside, it's not worth that much.
Oh well, yeah, but like.
There's only.
But you have to realize like. The amount of time and research that goes into it, there's more to a phone's cost than the materials inside of it.
Right, the coding part is like,
well, the coding part, and then also the time that it took to research it, design it, and stuff like that. And so it's a really expensive thing. And like the thing is that people think that like Apple set the precedent for like $1,000 smartphones, but I think the other ones caught on way too quickly for it to be something.
Yeah, they were like,
because like it was like legit. Apple released what was the first. Was the 10 the first $1,000 smartphone, the iPhone 10?
Yeah, iPhone.
So they released the 10, and everyone was like, "Oh my gosh, $1,000!" But then, literally within like 5 to 6 months later, everyone else was like,
Samsung was like, "Oh, they did it. Okay, we can do it."
It's just iPhones are smartphones in general are expensive now.
Yeah, they don't really.
They are pricey, boys. Like, I mean, who has the money to spend and buy a smartphone like that?
I don't know.
Just like,
you can around that.
Huber,
Yeah,
please. You've already tainted one Amazon account. Do not taint a second one.
There you go.
No, okay. And computer privileges.
No, it's not. Click on anything.
Yeah, but
Wait, I can fix this.
No! Not when it's shutting down.
You can.
Can you really?
If you spam, I've done it. But I've hit shut down. I've hit restart instead of shut down one time, and I was like, no, and I spammed the escape button so fast, and it just stopped. And I was like, okay,
dude, that's a mood when you hit restart instead of shut down. Yeah, it's just like
you're sitting there like, I have to wait.
Like, I have to wait for it to turn off, boot back up,
only to be shut down.
Only to be shut down later. Gosh, no, dude, I've done that way more times than I'm willing to admit. Like, just the keyboard does nothing now, Huber.
I'm setting up a GoFundMe. Oh, that reminds me. The Sombra voice actor. Okay, I don't know her name. She put up a GoFundMe. It'll be about 2 days now. 2 days ago now, roughly 2 days. Where if there's a goal of $10,000, and if it's reached, she's gonna do a Sombra cosplay, shaving half her head for it, and having the whole thing. But she said she's not doing the eyebrow. Thing.
What does Sombra's eyebrow look like?
One of them has like a cut in the middle of it.
I'm looking at it right now.
Has it reached 10,000 yet?
On her, first off, her name is Carolina Ravassa.
She's Hispanic.
Yeah, I know. Currently, at time of recording again, she is with a total of 304 donors. She is at $7,517.
Golly.
So she's very close to her goal.
In 2 days.
Hold on, let's see. I want to see how much. It's created a day ago. Holy cow, we hit 5K. I think. I'm curious. Like, how long is this for? Like, is there a time window for this?
There probably is.
Probably. I'm trying to find it, but like. Yeah, no. Oh, and she's planning on donating it.
Oh yeah. Yeah, she's not keeping it. It's going to like some. She's not keeping. She's not doing it.
I was about to say. I'm like, well, because I mean, you gotta say when you say celebrities doing a GoFundMe to shave the side of their head, I'm like, I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Okay,
no. It's going to
in
charity.
exchange for your fabulous donations, I'll get the famous side shave that our beloved Sombra has. I'm raising money to donate to Trinity School in Cali, Colombia. It's a school for children of low-income families in my home city that my family has been involved with since 1967.
She comes from Colombia.
All proceeds
Her English is really good.
All proceeds go directly to offering the kids breakfast, paying for their tuition, getting them school supplies, allocating funds for computers, equipment. Because let's be honest, they need them to learn to hack, and paying for teachers who educate them.
Yeah, she really likes Sombra, the character.
I can tell.
She's like in the YouTube video. You can tell when she's like, if that's her. It's not like her natural voice, but you can definitely tell it's like a.
Well, that's the thing. Like, there are definitely some actors, like the voice actor who plays Dipper. His voice is just Dipper.
Hey.
and legit, when I heard him like in person and like saw his man face, I'm like, oh, I'm sorry for.
Yeah, it's rough. Yeah.
Like, you sound like a child. Like, and that, oh gosh, it's just, it's weird.
And then the Symmetra voice actor, have you seen her?
No.
She has the weirdest face. I don't know. I think it's plastic surgery. There's no way it's natural. It has to be plastic surgery.
I'm pulling this up.
It has to be, dude. Like, you see that? Like from the front and the side, like I don't understand.
I mean, it could be real.
I hope not. There's no way. Like, that face though, it's like her cheeks are like really big.
Defined?
Yes, very defined. I've never seen such cheeks definite. I've seen like chins like defined.
Don't say cheek definition ever again.
I'm gonna get cheek definition surgery.
I'll see. Does she have? You can look this up too, Huber. You can pretend. Please don't destroy my computer.
I'm trying to figure out if there's a way to turn on your computer
From the keyboard. There is none, because that'd be really stupid. What is
Windows key, S key. Didn't work.
That's really stupid. Why would they have a way to
Windows start?
Name any computer that you can turn on with the keyboard.
I'll Google it later.
That's not in sleep mode.
I'll Google it later.
Also, I think in your rapid slapping, you knocked your camera like down angle wise. Oh, and I'll fix it.
My baby's so dang hard, dude. Yeah, my baby's you can't even hear it in post edit either. Oh, I heard a baby. Did you hear the baby, Kenan? Oh, it's so cute. I can't now. I can't hear you. Oh, yeah, they can't hear you. Don't you dare fart in that. Okay. Okay. Well,
I just realized this is like getting a midriff belly cam.
oh yeah, dude. So I think what is it? Did you?
That chair provides like no support whatsoever because I have to balance the whole time. So I'm gonna stand for a bit.
Here's the fact of the day.
Oh, fact of the day. I'm gonna actually rise the camera up.
Oh my! Fact of the day.
Fact of the day.
Queen Elizabeth II
Yeah, Queen Elizabeth II.
made a new dog breed.
What?
The corgi.
You mean made the
Again.
Dude,
Yes.
Canon.exe has not been working the last couple days. So what's this fact you? Ow.
So Queen Elizabeth II, has been noted of making the corgi breed.
The corgi. You know, corgi is my favorite dog breed.
German Shepherd is my favorite dog breed.
Corgi. Well, the reason why the corgi is my favorite dog breed is because any dog breed that makes all other dog breeds better by breeding with it.
Oh yeah.
Because a
I've
corgi
seen
anything
that.
mix is like the greatest thing ever. Because it literally takes any dog breed,
Mm-hmm.
makes the legs shorter, the body fatter,
Yeah.
and makes them fluffier.
Yeah.
That's all it does.
The
Literally,
German-
even
yeah.
German Shepherd corgi mixes. It takes a German Shepherd, this menacing beast, shrink its legs down to this
Yep.
big,
Yep.
and makes it like fatter. And oh, dude, corgis are like the most adorable dog to me.
They are.
They are easily the best. They remind me of my time in Nam.
And
How did you know about my time in Nam?
you've told me before, old man.
What? Gosh.
Your Switch is on.
How do you know it's on? Do you take my Joy-Cons and like?
No, they're still charging.
Did you take my Pro controller?
It's just sitting there.
How do you know my Switch is on then?
It's a little surprise you'll have to see after this podcast. Yes, I can.
Well, no, I'm talking about you, idiot.
Yeah, you can. You should be able to. Like that? No, probably not. Oh, dude, what?
Now you can still hear me. You can hear me, but I sound like deeper. I sound deeper.
So get 600 deep in your mom.
I think this is
I'm
official.
gonna watch that actually.
No. And what it's funny. I think 30 episodes, and I think we finally done it. This is the worst episode of the Scatterpot.
That's pretty bad.
This was a rough episode.
In all fairness, nothing happened this week, like at all.
Except for like the fact that Marvel.
Well, besides that happened today though.
Gosh, holy crap!
Kate's butthole's about to get penetrated here. I'll video it.
Feel this chair inside of me.
That's what she said.
What?
I said that's what she said.
Dude, have you seen those videos of like people who not the people who we were talking about who like jump in the chair and stuff like that, but like the ones of you see people sitting in a place and then they like pan over to a very similar area and there's like a huge pole there and it's like where's the pole?
Where'd it go?
Like you see like a girl like sitting like on this park bench but like on like a metal frame area,
Yeah,
and then they pan over to the other metal frame and there's a huge pole.
And then there's that guy like falling down the stairs.
Gosh, dude, it's funny. I knew this chair was broken, and I didn't think about it penetrating me, but now it's all I can think.
Yeah,
I'm just
you should Google the videos after.
Yeah, I will. Like, I'm actually really scared now. Well, here's the thing. It's connected enough that it doesn't pop off, at least last I checked. It comes off now. There we go.
Well, Kanan has officially broke his chair.
Well, the chair was broke itself. I'm just gonna...
He's going with the new modern stand-up design that apparently is better for you.
I'm gonna do like...
But who wants to stand while gaming? Nobody.
Yeah. Oh, here's the metal frame. Follow our Patreon and enter around.
500 subscribers on our YouTube channel, and we will give away the metal piece.
We'll give away the metal piece that almost punctured Kanan's rectum.
Yes.
Hold on. We're going with like a... Oh my gosh.
It's actually like so much better. I'm not gonna lie. Oh well, my camera just got knocked down.
Yeah.
That's
Fix
fine.
it yourself.
It's
I
fine.
can't get up. Oh my gosh. Holy.
Kanan, where can they find us?
Okay, I was about to say, have you done your fact of the day?
Yeah, I did. My Queen Elizabeth made corgis. It's the second corgis.
The way you said it like that, dude. It's funny. I'm guessing this is like way better of a camera angle.
It really is. It actually is.
It's because I'm torso tall, my dude. I'm like,
it's like perfect. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh. So.
Okay. Twitch.tv/attempted horrors.
Twitch.tv/Scatterpot podcast. We need to make that.
You can.
Yeah, we can. We can make it. We don't have to post to it yet. But no, maybe when my Wi-Fi is working, we can actually potentially like, and once we figure out our one cam setup,
yeah, that'll be the thing.
We can finally just stream the podcast. Make that an unofficial official promise. Episode 32, we will stream.
Oh.
No.
Episode 31 coming at you next week, boys and girls.
Actually, episode 31 is going to be a good one. Because by the time we record episode 31, we will have seen Joker.
Shh, that's a spoiler. You just spoiled the movie.
You can follow us at Scatterpot Podcast on SoundCloud, iTunes,
All
Google
the
Play,
all the stuff.
iHeartRadio. Apparently, we're on the Google Podcast app, even though we're not on. We are.
We apparently got there somehow.
We
so, yeah.
we don't know how we got to half the places we got to.
Yeah.
But you can find us there on all of our.
Yes.
You can find us at Scatterpot Podcast. You can find us at YouTube at the Scatterpot Podcast. And please, I'm not gonna spoil this.
Don't spoil it.
But we have a video project coming to the YouTube channel.
Yes.
I don't know when, but we are filming it next week.
Yes.
We have a huge project that I've been working. I would say we've been working on, but
It's been mostly Kanan.
Yeah, there's a huge video project that I've been working on for the last couple months.
Yeah.
It's gonna be awesome. So please,
YouTube, YouTube.
subscribe to us at the Scatterpot Podcast on YouTube. Leave a like.
Guess what? Guess what happens when you follow us? When we start making money, we're not gonna have Kanan's broken chair. We need to start a GoFundMe for Kanan's chair.
Here's the thing: for the rest of the episodes, I'm gonna be sitting on the floor.
See what happens, guys, when you don't donate to us.
Jesus. But yes, no, we have a huge video project in the works. It's gonna be really fun and awesome. So keep an eye out for that. At the Scatterpot Podcast on YouTube, like, comment, please subscribe, please. We need all the help. And then also you can find us on Instagram at Scatterpot_podcast. I have been Kanan.
And I have been David. And
this
has been
the worst episode of the
yeah.
of the Scatterpot Podcast.
Watch it get the most views somehow.
Dude, I don't know. Maybe.